What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Menace with the Mix podcast. I'm your host, Jay, and today we have a special guest.
Hey guys, YARI Toro.
Long overdue, y'all. Long overdue.
I know.
Like, I've been knowing her for what, maybe 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Low key?
Mm-hmm.
Low key, yeah.
Literally, and we freaking never seen each other. I just don't understand.
So we just so happened to run into each other outside.
We was in the club.
We all fam,
we all fam for real.
Well, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you
so
for
happy
having
you came.
me. Gracias. Thank you for
Nada.
having me.
Yo hablo español un poquito.
Un poquito.
Introduce yourself to the community of Menace. I don't have a
name yet?
No.
Hey, I'm YARI Toro. If y'all don't know who I am, I make music. And I'm really that girl for real. Like, if you really don't know. Oh, I rap upstate New York. I know everybody be thinking I'm from all these other places. Albany, New York City, Amsterdam, New York. Not the Netherlands, for real. Amsterdam. So basically, I'm just a superstar. I'm really that girl. Yeah, a lot of people also know me from. Didn't we kind of meet from TikTok?
I think no, it was Instagram because I was supposed to host this party with you a long time ago. But maybe it was TikTok.
I was gonna say I feel like we were on TikTok.
Like COVID.
But, yeah,
that time.
When COVID
that would make sense. Yeah. Probably.
But, yeah. If you got me on TikTok, you know I'm also I have a big, huge personality. Mm-hmm. Some people know about that side, some people don't. But you could just tap into either side. You know what I mean?
We're trying to pull it out of her today. So
I know.
Get a little bit of everything.
We trying to.
So did you always want to rap? And because I know you sing a little bit too. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you wanted to do since you were younger?
I didn't always want to rap. I didn't always want to be a rapper. I actually never wanted to be a rapper, if I'm being honest. You know what's crazy? That's crazy. I know everybody be looking at me like, girl, what you mad? Wow, nice girl. What you mean? How did you even learn? One day, I just got into some shit and then I ended up I've been always singing though. I sang all my life. I went to church and sang. I was in talent shows at school and stuff. I sang. My sister also sang. So my family is musically inclined. All of them. Low key, nobody really knows. My brother also sings. Nobody knows that stuff though because I've been trying to force their ass to really do some shit. We could be out here these. You know what I'm saying? We could have been rich, but it's alright.
The whole gang outside for real.
Saying, but it's okay. Anyways, that's basically how I grew up singing. I grew up singing, so that's something I just always knew. I always knew I was gonna be a superstar. I always knew, not rapping though. So when the whole rap thing happened, oh my god, it's actually frustrating because it makes it harder for me now because it's now I put on this whole rapping persona and now everybody wants me to rap my ass off, and it's bro, I want to sing. I don't want to rap. I want to rap. Okay. I enjoy rapping. Rapping is fucking fun. I'm not saying I hate rapping. I love rapping and I'm nice. Honestly, I think I'm better than a lot of people. But
clock it.
I say that also say I really I like just making music that I like and enjoy it, and I prefer singing and melodizes, all that kind of fun stuff. I don't really the rapping stuff feels too forced because I wasn't supposed to be a rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now everybody's like rap.
So should we be preparing our ears to hear some more singing from you, some R&B records? What's it giving?
Yeah, but I'm gonna still keep it 50-50.
Balanced. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna still keep it balanced. I don't want to go full R&B mode, or I don't want to go full I'm really just gonna keep. That's why I said I'm at a point too now in my career where I just want to do what feels right. I want to do what I love to do, what I like, what feels good to me, and that's what it is.
How would you describe your sound, and how would you say is different from what we're hearing already in 2025?
I feel like my sound, of course, is unique. I feel like I'm not following nothing. I feel like most people are following something. Okay. And nobody, like you said, everybody sounds like everybody has.
Yeah. The same.
I feel like personally, I don't sound like anybody. I feel like all my music is a vibe, and it's not nothing that you hear. It's really not nothing that you hear. I feel like I'm also really, really creative in all forms, so that makes it a lot standoutish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because also I feel like it comes with your music videos and stuff like that too.
Exactly.
I direct a lot of my music videos. She shoots all my stuff, but Kiki knows she bring all my stuff to life. But I direct all my music videos and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of artists they're not really into that. You know
they leave it to everybody else to kind of figure it out. But I like that you're very hands-on. That's how I am. I'm a very hands-on creative person, you know. I have my hands in a little bit of everything. So I definitely get where you're coming from as far as that, and I'm super excited to see where you go in your music journey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big things coming soon.
I know, I'm dropping a project soon, so please, everybody, stay tuned. Like, I'm gonna have everything on there. I promise I'm gonna have the rap and the singing, everything on there. I might need to start doing the Spanish shit too. I know y'all getting on me about that, but I might just do that too.
I think that'll even separate you apart more. That bilingual shit, that shit just so tea on the audio. Like, what?
I'm telling you, I gotta really get into it. A lot of people tell me all the time. If I'm being honest, I don't speak Spanish. I understand Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, so it's kind of difficult for me to write a Spanish song. Even though I can sit down with my mom or my dad and be like, how do you
translate this?
How do you say this?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I understand that. Would you say it is easier or harder for you to be vulnerable in your music?
I feel like it's not easy to like. Sometimes it's not easy to put it into words.
Okay. As a song. Like the emotion.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you mean as far as putting it out, like is it hard for me to go on a track and be vulnerable and then put it out? Like is it hard for me to do that? No, or even like get in the studio and write about something that's real. Like I'm actually been talking about how I feel like I don't do that. Really. Yeah. Okay. Like I feel like I don't do that. Like I feel like I'm always rapping about fun stuff, me outside, and even the I feel like the music that the R&B songs. I mean, when I first started making R&B music, I feel like I was doing that, but I feel like I don't do it enough. I feel like I don't do enough. I feel like I need to push that more, actually.
Well, that's the perfect pocket to get into, especially now that you're gonna be singing some more.
Right.
So it's like the R&B flow is gonna be it's gonna flow.
Yeah.
You. What do you think has caused the domino effect for the come up of so many female artists within like the past few years?
Man, the internet. The internet. That's all I could say, honestly, if I'm being honest, because I feel like a lot of the people out right now aren't that well.
Right.
There's a few girls popping their shit, but I feel like as far as like blowing up, the internet, cause trends. That's a lot of how like a lot of shit happening. Yeah. Some people suck. Some people suck, and then the internet make them lit. You know
I don't get that.
Like I don't understand that either. That's why I'm like, it's really the internet to me.
Even the fairy song they got going viral now. Like what are you talking about?
I just told my brother's like, I like that song. Like I like that song. I don't know how you like that song, boy, cause
like she was a fairy.
Me and my friends still be walking around like she was a fairy, but we don't like download the song. The song is not you know what I mean?
It's just catchy.
Yeah.
It's like a little what would you call that? Like a earworm, like how SpongeBob had when he just had like that song stuck in his head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I feel like TikTok is definitely making like the wrong people famous for sure, or giving the wrong people clout.
I agree. It's kind of messing up the idea. I feel like being a superstar is not even as
big,
as it was.
It's not rare anymore, or it's like it's like everybody could be a superstar now.
Like,
quote
damn,
unquote.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no like, okay, these are the superstars and these are the civilians.
Like that's crazy. Yeah. Like it's so easy to just go in the studio and you know what I'm saying,
and just
like,
be an artist.
And then there's people out here busting their ass every day. But I mean, you can go in the studio and act like you're busting your ass, and just like that's crazy. That's mad crazy. I don't get it.
So how do you feel about like? So do you watch Baddies for starters? Do you watch Baddies?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel about their music? Because what I'm noticing is that a lot of the girls that go on there are artists after they get on the show.
I just peeped this. Some girl did a song. And I'm just like, why y'all all do that? Why y'all all be a rapper afterwards? There's a million things that y'all can do. They give you a bag. There's a million things y'all can do. Like Summer, sell fucking sunscreen, bitch. Summer sunscreen, bitch. Like, come on, like, you bitches gotta be smart. Like, I just don't understand. Like, artists, I literally was just talking about that the other day. So it's so crazy that you said it. I don't know why they do that. I really don't. And then they're not. I don't think any of them are good besides like 4 of them. 3.
And who would be your top 3?
I think Tasiki is really good.
Okay.
And she really could sing. Like, she really could sing. I'm not really a big fan of the rapping, but she could sing. Who else is on there?
Would you say Anna?
I'm not a big fan of Anna.
Really? Oh,
I'm not a big fan of her. What's crazy is I thought I liked her before, but I feel like this season just really threw me off. I don't really like her like that. And I feel like she's a really good singer. So like, obviously I'm not gonna hate on her. She's a really good singer.
No shade.
But I feel like she needs help making music. Like somebody needs to help her make music. Like if somebody helped her make music, she would be good. But I just don't think her music is good. I wouldn't want to download her songs. What else they got on there? That make music.
I know Biggie trying to do some. Like I'm
not really a big fan of that. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that either.
It just be
so I guess what? It's only Tastiki? Because that's only.
Because Rolly.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, their music is. I don't know. I don't.
I feel like Natalie's probably like the only one that like jumped on the music thing and then like really pursued it for real.
Yeah.
Even with like the features and stuff like that. The other girls, I'm not really getting it. Like Big Lex came out with a song, Emma came out with a song, like, Dolly came out with a song. I'm like, at this point, y'all girls are just trying to like be on the stage and rap something. Yeah, very much something. Jasmine Renee can rap. I don't know. Cash Doll friend.
I seen that she. But I feel like what it is too is the reason they doing that too is to have more relevance in the show because they go out to these clubs and all they're doing is fucking dancing.
Just dancing,
dancing around, doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? So what they're trying to do, I think they're just trying to build more relevance for themselves. So when they go to these clubs, they have something to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I don't know. It's getting a little played out to me though.
Yeah, like I think the same thing.
Club fight, meeting, club fight, meeting.
Yeah.
Like there's.
But you know what I thought about is the tacky shit is like to get paid for the tacky shit. That's literally what Natalie is like. Yeah. That she was put
to
on
do.
Earth to do. Like you know what I mean? Like
she was the fairy.
Yeah. She was the fairy with a baddie. Yeah, that was Natalie for real. But no, yeah, I feel like when I think about people like that, I be like they was made to do that shitty kind of stuff. Because you know why? Then you think about the reality of it. Like, okay, what if you did turn it positive? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
It's not.
What is everybody gonna watch y'all just going to dinner and having fun on the boat? These girls don't want to watch that. You know what I mean?
They could give like Real Housewives. I feel maybe like it could give a little bit of a mixture. I want to say that like I can't even get into Now That's TV because it's just too much violence and fighting. Like they're fighting for like 30 minutes straight, round after round after round.
That's a lot.
Like that's too
I'm
much.
I'm watching that show. That show is a lot. I'm telling you. I'll be like, wow, damn. I would never sign up for that.
No, it's so.
I really sign up.
It's just. It just puts everybody in like, well, I want to say like minorities. It shines a bad light on us, I feel. And there's definitely more to us than just thumping and trying to like fight people or steal somebody's man or fighting over a man or, you know, like.
But that's why I said to the reality of these shows that pissed me off is why is there not like, you know, like remember there was like the rap game and stuff?
Yeah, like stuff like that or even like
they were still beefing on there. Like,
yeah, low spice,
drama, you know what I mean? Yeah, but what's up? Like, why all the girls make music? Why don't you do something like that? That doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know what they do.
They just not real
That's
artists.
why I said some people's lives, that's what they're made to do. They were put on earth to be messy. And
oh my God, I wish there was a better path, but
right.
We're gonna pay them dust, you know, until they get it together. Question, and be real about this. Do you think that men are intimidated by successful female rappers?
Some, yes.
And why do you think that is?
I don't think I know.
Okay, clock it.
I don't think I know. I experienced some shit. I experienced a lot of things. Men be getting it twisted. They look at it like because you say they're intimidated that they're insecure. You're not saying that you're insecure, but you are intimidated by what I got. And like I said, not all men, because I know some that they be like, girl, they know what's up. Like, I'm that girl, you that guy. Some people know what's up. But there's men out here that's like, bro, even like aside from somebody that you deal with, like you can even be cool with somebody and they be intimidated. Like business wise, you be like, damn, bro, like they look at it like because we're females that we have advantage to so many other things than they do.
Right.
They think that if we trying to get some because we're female, we can get it before them. You know what I mean? Like especially if we're in the same lane or something like that, or if we're doing the same type of business, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I feel like that's how they look at it. Like, you, even though in all reality, I hate that whole little like pretty girls kind of like
the privilege thing.
Whatever. Yeah,
pretty girl privilege.
I hate that whole thing because I feel like the real ultimate like bad bitches, when they see somebody like us, they know we're not going for that. So it's not really a pretty privileged thing. They do something and then expect you to, or they think you about to be on some shit. It's just so different. I feel like people be making it seem like because we pretty, we can get whatever we want. No, I'm telling y'all, it really don't even work like that. Right. And then when you're a bad bitch for real, you don't even waste your time being around certain people, or like you don't even like. So like honestly, it's a privilege for you to be around me. Right. So what do you right. You know you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, that makes sense. It seem like we have this pretty privilege. No, like some people, they no, it's not like that. It's actually hard. I feel like for girls who are really like bad bitches. Yeah, like I feel like it's harder. It's not easier. If you're a hoe. If you a hoe, pretty privilege is up with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you a hoe, or like you like don't care about yourself, and like your morals, or like how people talk to you and how people treat you. No, some people don't have no respect, no loyalty, and they girls think because they get some out of it is good. Oh, right, yeah, that they just no, like I don't just no.
Yeah, I don't think that's
they call that pretty privilege. Like somebody will be treating them like shit and they still be getting some. It's like, yeah, it's pretty privilege. No. You getting treated like a piece of shit.
I feel like that's like Mr. Crabbing it, because you showing that you got it, but you're not sharing it. Yeah. So when a guy is like flashing money in a female face and she's still like dubbing it, I think that's where that kind of like, well, who do you think you are? Right. Vibe and feel comes from. And I don't know, it's just unfortunate because I feel like there's so many female artists that I would love to see like grow and like expand, and they have the talent, but like you said, they're not, doing the whole shit. Yeah, and the whole shit is holding them back.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. And even too, it's sadder, bro, because everybody like even too, you would think everybody is cool, and even you would think, okay, cool, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything's cool. It ends up getting to a point you be too cool with people that it turns into a situation you don't even want to turn into. To the point, that's why I said you get to a point being a real bad bitch, you be like, that shit not even worth my time, even if I'm getting something out of it. Like, I don't even want you to be around me, my energy, and I don't want none of that. Like, you can keep whatever you got. Yeah. I'm good. For real.
Now, would you date a man that has less than you? Like financially, mainly. Let's say like he's a caring guy, he's genuine, he's loyal. It's just that if his I'm being
realistic, I don't know, because I've never been in that situation. Mm-hmm. So I really don't know. And I feel like I've definitely been in love before, and I feel like when you're in love with somebody, that don't matter. Right, you know the money stuff. Not that you about to sit around broke all day. Yeah. Because we gonna figure something out. Like, I don't know what we gonna figure out. We gonna figure it out. Somehow we gonna figure it out. Like, as long as you're not trying to sit on your ass all day.
Right, nothing.
And at least you make it something. If we talking about you just making a little bit less than I am, then at least you make it something that's possible to.
Yeah, because you gotta elevate.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But also, I'm a little iffy about that because I kind of feel like I've been in a situation too where I've been with someone like when they was down, and then they got up and I was like, so it was like, no, I don't think I would do that no more. I don't think I would do that again. I already went through that, so I don't think I would do that again. That's why now I'm to the point I fuck with people that's on my level. You gotta be on my level. That's it. That's why I said I really don't know, because I never been in this situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at this point in my life, I only fuck with people that's, if you not here with me, I'm telling you, if you're not here with me, you gotta go. Like, don't even start up my story game. Like, for real.
No, I respect it. I mean, you just gotta have boundaries, and you just gotta. It just gotta make sense. Right. It just gotta make sense. It just gotta make sense. That's what it. It just gotta make sense. That's it. You know. If your younger self could hear your music right now, what do you think she would feel?
She would probably just be dancing around. I was crazy. I was crazy. She would probably just be dancing around mad hype, like, this is dumb fire. She's gonna be the next big thing in the entire world. That's
what she would say?
Yeah, that's what she would be feeling. Yep.
Okay.
She'll be downloading that shit right on the MP3. For real.
I'm screaming. Okay. What's one popular female artist that you respect but would never collab with?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good ass question. If I'm being honest, I was just talking to somebody the other day. About this the other day. So we were talking about like things, and I was talking about who I personally I don't like certain things, and they was talking about you. All right, listen. I would never collab with Ice Spice, but I respect her grind.
Okay.
And I kind of don't respect it at the same time though, because wait, I kind of don't respect it at the same time though, because, and if I'm not mistaken, she said she didn't really want to make music ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, I feel like it's kind of not really offensive, but it's kind of like throws artists like me off in a way. Because it's like, what are you doing, man? This is about clout. It really is about clout. But I respect the clout chase because you getting money. Yeah. I respect the clout chase. I respect it. I respect the clout chase. Yo, somebody asked me, like, just so if she asked you to collab, you would say no? I said, yes, bro. I would say, if I'm being honest, I would say no.
I just feel like she don't take it serious.
She doesn't. And she said she didn't want to make music.
There's no range. That's my biggest issue. Like with artists, like I feel like a lot of artists these days they blow up for a certain sound and they don't try other ones. Like of course, like if the wheel ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Like, how are we supposed to get to know you as an artist and the different sides of you and what you can do if you just staying in that one pocket? And then it's like, like I kind of feel like with Megan
nobody knows her. I feel like nobody knows what type of personality she has or none of that. Like nobody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like as artists too, how people grow to love you and your music is they get to know you personally. You know what I mean? So that's why things like this we have to do. You know what I mean?
It's
so
important.
People know, you know what I'm saying, like who you are for real, why your music really you're portraying what you're portraying to the world.
Speaking of people that are just kind of like putting up a front and not really giving like artist vibes or that they're passionate about being an artist, who are three females, or rather what three females that are rappers, singers, whatever, it could be anybody in the music industry, do you feel are like give genuine like artistry, and then three that just give like brand, like if you understand what I'm saying.
That's a good question. I don't know why every time I think about people like this, it's so hard for them to all of a sudden come to mind and I'll be home by myself and think about these damn people. Female artists.
Because I feel like everybody a little quiet right now.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying.
Everybody a little quiet right now.
I feel like Glorilla for sure is pushing her she's back to pushing her original identity. I feel like now she's sticking to really what she know. Damn, nobody really popping that could come to my brain is crazy. I already told you about Ice Spice. So that's
she's one of the just like the brand girls.
You know who? Fucking bro, Tyler. I was talking about Tyler to somebody. And I said, bro, like I'm not gonna lie. Like I think she's mad cute, bro. Like I think she's beautiful. I also think her music is really good. But I think, bro, she's pushing too much. Yo, you doing a little too much. I feel like she's trying to maintain this whole thing. And I feel like the internet is kind of comparing her to
Rihanna.
Yes, they're comparing her to Rihanna, right? So I feel like she kind of taking it and running with it. Like if they want to compare it to Rihanna, then I'm gonna keep giving them reasons to compare it to Rihanna.
Because even
if it's her PR team,
what she did with the Sean Paul song, I don't know. Like it just didn't give like Baby Boy Beyonce days. Like it just wasn't hitting the way that would hit. I feel like certain artists get these features handed to them, but they don't know what to do with it. Or they just like, all right, let me look back and see what was done before, try to recreate that and make it mine.
I was literally just saying that too. I was talking about how I hate when people do that. I hate when people recreate things and they kind of make it the exact same way, but
no individuality.
Change the words.
Like,
it's kind of like, bro, especially with good songs. Like, come on, you can't do that.
Yeah, like there's no originality. I think Ice Spice actually did that to a Sean Paul song. I think it's what is that song? It was some song that she did with his original track, and I was just like certain songs need to be left alone. Like I'm not gonna lie, Glorilla's supposed to be dropping like a song with Keisha Cole, like with the Keisha Cole in the background.
Oh, see, yeah.
And I wasn't mad at that though.
I wasn't mad at that either, but it's just some shit that I personally wouldn't bump.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, I really be having to think about some things, and I'm like, yo, would I download this? If me and my homegirls get in the car and they're like, yo, play some shit, and I'm gonna play that song, and they're gonna about to be like, we might as well just play Keisha Cole, the original song.
Right. That okay. I feel you. You. Now that makes sense. Okay, that's interesting. So okay, so for as far as just brand girls, we got Tyla, Ice Spice, and then as far as like people that are kind of more so in their artistry bag and pushing their pens, we have Glorilla.
Yo, I think Lady London is super dope. I was just talking about this girl the other day too. I was just talking about her. I think she's super dope, and she just stays true. She stays true to who she is. Like, because if she wanted to, I feel like she could do a bunch of trendy shit right now and be.
She could.
She could be pop, even if it's ass. I feel like she could still do hop on a lot of things that a lot of these girls are doing to be on top.
Right.
But I feel like she's just sticking to what she loves to do. She had cancer, so I feel like
she being super organic. Organic.
Yeah.
Like, it's so raw, so real.
I'm like, who else do I really listen to, yo? Like, I don't really bump there's not really no newbies that I really be.
So where would you place Lotto? As far as brand girlies and pen girlies? I'm not really like,
I'm not really, I don't know if I'm really, I wasn't even thinking about her, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, because I've actually listened to Lotto. That's the crazy part, is I wasn't even thinking about her in a bad way. But I think she pushing. I just feel like compared to kind of like, even I kind of be looking at myself, I kind of don't really compare them to me because they're older.
Okay.
So I'd be like, yo, like, if I'm being honest, bro, when I'm your age, you don't even know what I'm going to be doing, bro. Like, when I'm your age, it's going to be insane. Like, I mean, forget when I'm their age. I feel like at some point, I'm going to be doing the stuff that they wasn't doing when I was, like, I'm only 22. I feel like by the time I turned 25 years old, I'm going to be doing the stuff they wasn't even doing at 25. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like with me being, I feel like with how close I am, because I can feel that shit right there. I feel like I can just crack the door open and I'm just right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like with how close I am, I really look at it like, I don't compare myself to any of these girls. I feel like I'm one of the youngest that's about to pop my shit out here. Like, I feel like I'm about to get on, and everybody's about to be like, yo, she only 22 years old. Like, everybody else is like 26. Actually, I'm pretty sure Maya the Don is my age, which I did not know. I did not know Maya the Don is my age. So she's popping her shit. She's young though.
I would love to see y'all in a song together. I ain't gonna lie.
Dope. She's dope.
Isn't she from up here? She's from upstate, no?
I thought she was from the city.
She like I have like some personal ties with like her family, but I didn't really like find out like where like her origination. But I know that she was up here for a little minute and stuff like that. So I mean, that's a collab that like we need that.
I gotta talk to Static, because
we need that. You need a charger.
What are talking about here? Where that came from? Do I need a charger? My shot time. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I would put. I'm gonna throw Lotto in there as my third.
Okay, for the pen girlies.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, to fill in that last spot for like, I feel like branded kind of females, I would say Sweetie.
I haven't really heard about Sweetie in a minute.
Like, she just hasn't really been,
She's cute though. And she's also a Cancer, so I love her.
Model girly. Like the music, I hear like a lot of repetitive lines when it comes to her songs, Like, I really haven't seen her like push her pen the way I feel like she played.
The only time she did was when that Icy song dropped, and that was the end. I feel like I never heard nothing that made me want to download Sweet again.
Yeah, like that was like the start. I feel you on that one. Okay. All right, so let's get into a little bit of Risha roulette.
Let's go. Okay, bet.
Okay, pull the card off the top.
Read it.
Mm-hmm.
I dare you. I dare you to let the person next to you smell your underarms right now or take a shot. What is your my underarms? Don't stink. It's like deodorant.
Oh, okay. She's smelling good. Smelling good.
I'm like my underarms don't stink, but
okay, we're gonna do 3. Pull another one.
Okay.
Is it a dare again?
Oh, it says take a shot if you ever Mike Tyson a hoe. I sure did. I Mike Tyson a lot of hoes.
Okay, so we taking a shot of the XXL.
But y'all don't even know about that. That's the reason I started rapping for real. Like if that wouldn't have happened to me, I would have been a singer all my life.
There we go. All right, so we're gonna do one more card before we move on to our next segment.
Okay. What? What did you say? They said lick the closest next to you or take 3 shots.
Yeah, wait.
Lick the closest next to me is crazy. The only next to me is Kiki, and that
oh my gosh!
Damn.
All right, we can do a different one.
All right.
That was wild.
All right. Take a shot if you don't like street niggas. Take a shot if you don't like ratchet bitches. I don't really like ratchet bitches, but I do like street niggas.
All right. So we'll pour out for the one time.
I do. And I like ratchet girls, but like to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can ratchet, just keep it a little
cute.
Yeah.
Little decor.
Wait, what's the decor? Keep your
demure.
Yeah,
a little
keep
demure.
Keep, a little demure. As long as your panties aren't showing. I'm gonna stop because sometimes my panties be showing.
But uncontrollably, of course, if you know you're not gonna just,
right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Because I feel like I've been jumping all over the place with this one. Okay. All right. I'll ask this one. This is a simple one. So, has a heartbreak ever contributed to like one of your songs, but like in a positive way? Like you got a positive response through like a negative situation, if that makes sense.
Oh hell yeah! What? When I dropped Pink Lemonade, this just popped up a year ago today. That's so crazy that you bring that up. A year ago today, I hit like remember I did 50K on Pink Lemonade, and this was amazing because even Key knows I was going through the fucking worst time of my life. I thought my life was over with. I was going through a freaking sad heartbreak, and I was like telling her like it was really hard for me to make music at the time, bro. It was tough. Like it was like I could not make music. And then I ended up making Pink Lemonade. And Pink Lemonade, I woke up and Pink Lemonade was at like, bro, like 10K or something in one day. And I was like, yo, I screenshot this. I was like, Key, I think we reached the right side of YouTube. Me and Key directed this music video, by the way. It was so crazy. Me and Key recorded this video. Me and Kurt did this music video in a fucking B&B. I just got dressed. I changed like 2 outfits, and we just literally recorded it a bunch of different ways in the B&B. And then we sat for hours.
Editing.
Yes, clipped everything that I didn't like. I'm telling you, we sat down for hours. And it was so crazy that this happened because I was like, that never happened to any of my other videos. Like, it was like so crazy that I was going through what I was going through. And then me and her, I busted our ass and put in that work to make the video happen. And then it really went up. And we were like, we said, girl, this is what we got to do.
Yeah, hard work
this is what we got to do. Like, we got to start doing this. Like, we got to just start doing this. Like, we really just have to start doing this. Like, what are we doing? And that was, Pink Lemonade. That's why Pink Lemonade is so memorable. It's like something I'll never forget. Like, that's a song that I'll forever, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'll never forget that song. I might as well get Pink Lemonade tatted on me.
It's like a moment, like a memory that you just like, all right, we really
did that. Like, we really did that. I was like, girl, we reached the right side of YouTube. I think we really made it.
Nah, it was T. But I seen the video. It was T. Y'all need to tune in. I will drop the link in the description so y'all can see what's T, what we talking about for real. Have you dated anybody in the industry, like, known?
Have I?
Have you? And if so, was it a good idea or was it a huge mistake?
I have, and they were good ideas.
Okay.
I haven't. They were all good ideas.
Oh, they were also there's multiple.
Probably like there's a few, but not. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot. You know, there's a few. Not all day. There's probably like 3, but then, you know.
Well, you just let me know when the wedding gonna happen so I could be invited.
Yeah, you know, I actually have my wedding coming up soon. Y'all will know. We're gonna have a big concert too to celebrate. Big performance from both of us.
Oh, so oh, I'm here for it. Okay. What is the wildest DM or situation a man has tried to put you in?
Oh man, damn! I've been in a lot of situations.
Give us like your top 2 craziest, wildest.
Like DM only? We just talking about DM?
No, it could be DM or like just a predicament. Period.
Well, this is not a man, but I got into a situation where I was cool with this dyke, and I got into a fight at the studio. They got me into a fight at the studio with their girlfriend.
Oh my god!
The girl pulled up to our session. And I was like, girl, it's so crazy. Everything we're talking about, I was just talking about, I swear. Me and my sister was literally talking about this today. I was telling her, like, damn, I can't believe I got into a fight in the studio. I will never forget that. Because, you know, obviously I make music. I'm an artist. So that's something that I'll never forget ever in my lifetime. But, man, I had to beat somebody up in the studio one time because I was messing with some dyke that had a girlfriend. Excuse me. So you don't mess with people that have girlfriends. Or no, people be lying.
That'd be
stop
a problem.
Lying.
Yeah, that's
stop and also stop cheating. Like if y'all are with somebody or y'all in a situation with somebody, stop messing with other people. Because then you put the other person in a situation, and then now that's making me like, now I be giving people grace. I'm still cool with this girl. Me and her are mad close right now. That's the craziest part. But I fucked her girlfriend up at the studio one day.
Damn, but
me and her are mad close. Yeah, me and her are mad close right now. Like we mad cool. Like,
wait, you and the girlfriend?
Dyke. Me and the dyke.
Oh, you and the dyke.
Yeah, not me and the girlfriend. I don't know who that bitch is, but yeah. She got rocked at the studio.
Why do you think the industry intentionally pits women against each other, like in the music industry? Like, what is that about? What do you think is the tea behind that?
You think they intentionally do it?
Oh yeah, I feel like they do. Because men don't be out here beefing.
I think the industry is so weird, bro, that shit goes on to where, like, so much shit goes on to where these girls are not sure who likes them and who doesn't like them.
Right.
So they're looking at it like, if it's more of a vibe. It's like, I feel like some girls look at it like, the way she moving, I don't fuck with her. Like, she hasn't hit me up for a song. I'm not fucking with her.
Okay, you know what I mean? I see.
I don't feel like the industry pushes that narrative. I feel like the girls get this idea like, oh, this artist, I tagged her in the remix and she never reposted my thing. So it's kind of like it builds like this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they all build this whole thing. Like, I feel like and then with stuff going on, you know, I feel like it'd be certain sides as well with the whole Cardi B and Nicki Minaj thing. Then we got Glorilla's side and we got JT's side and we got, so I feel like with that mixes up all of them beefing too, because now they're coming up with all these ideas that somebody don't fuck with somebody and this person don't fuck with that person. The whole time, some people are probably just vibing. Some people really try and be messy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what really builds all of that. I don't think the industry really pushing that. I feel like as a woman, I feel like these bitches really be like, at the end of the day too, this shit is a game, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like we all look at it like, we all want it, bro. Everybody's hungry, bro. Everybody is hungry. And I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, nobody wants to give up their spot. Nobody wants to give up their spot. That's what it is. So everybody's looking at it like, bitch, you're not taking my spot. I don't care if we're cool or not.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's how they look at it. Because in all reality, that's really how I look at it too. Like, we could be cool all we want. I'm cool with everybody. I support everybody. I'm cool with everybody. Or even I look at that with people where I'm from. Even though there's nobody competing with me at all right now. There's nobody that even make music like that that's really popping their shit upstate where I'm from.
Right.
Female-wise. I just look at it like we all in this game. And if it was up to y'all would go against me. You know what I mean? So everybody just going against each other. It's a free-for-all.
Yeah.
It's like if we all can't go number one. You know what I mean? We all can't go number one on the billboards. So I feel like it's kind of like we all fighting for that spot and we looking at it like we all can't have it. We all can't have this.
That's the crazy thing. At least at this day and age, like they've made it where there's not just space for one female or one male artist to be like number one.
Right.
Like they've made it to a point where it's like there can be multiple number ones.
That's what I'm saying.
There can be multiple fan favorites.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I agree now. You know what I'm saying? But like, you definitely can.
Yeah.
It can be like that. It's just everybody is greedy.
And I'm not mad at it.
And that's what I'm saying. I ain't mad at it either, because if we look at the reality of it, I feel like that's why everybody really. I came to the conclusion too, if I'm being just real honest, bro. The music now is not about like it's not about the music. It's not about the artistry. It's about how much money you can make these fucking white people, bro. It's how much money you can make these people. That's why Ice Spice is doing the shit that she's doing, because she's making these people money. Like all she gotta do is get a fucking writer, and then the writer can make something for her. She can get a crazy ass budgeted video, and it's up.
And she good.
And it's up. Then she's making them money. So it's like she's making the label money. Like, you know what I'm saying? The label is like, bitch, as long as you put money in our pocket, we don't care how many people say your ass.
Her getting and that, we
don't care how ass you are. We don't care if you be in the studio twice a month. If we get a writer for you and you write this and it becomes a hit, we're good. If you make money, we're good. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's mad crazy. It's mad crazy.
It's wild. I just want music to go back in the direction of like, I feel like back in the day they had a song for any and every moment that you could possibly think of, whether that was a cookout, you was making love, you was like, I don't know, on a picnic, like dates, like every moment kind of had a song, where it's like now everybody's like just recreating that same moment in their music. Like nobody's doing something that's different. Like there's no engagement song, there's no we just had a baby song, there's no
literally there's no. But you know, this is why I said I feel like this whole generation is fucked up, because nobody even thinks about, even like when you said like about like, you reminded me with you saying like, let's make a baby song. They're like love making songs. Mm-hmm. Our generation is so wrapped that they look at it like they don't even think about love. Everybody thinks love is torture, that is ruined. So you know what I'm saying? So what makes us think they're gonna want to listen to stuff like that?
Exactly. I mean, I don't know.
They don't even believe in love.
We gotta reintroduce them to that. That has to just be like, I don't know how, but like
somehow, some way.
Even Queen Naija, for example, her Money Long, Coco Jones.
Oh my gosh, I love Coco Jones. She's so
good. Can reintroduce that to us.
I agree. Yeah.
But also, I think what the issue is that the men, they're just putting out, let's, the baddest bitches and all this money, and like niggas don't make love music like, I'm obsessed with her, like I want to do everything to, get her attention. Like, it's just like bitches and hoes and fucking and it's like, damn, do you like females?
Or do you hate them? Because it sounds like you hate them.
Because I'm very much confused. Are you straight or?
No, I'm definitely with you on that. Because even too, if you listen to like the old songs, like you be like, wow, they were in love with women. They admired women, like everything. Like they were saying, like they would be outside on their knees begging. They would say that in the songs. Like,
literally,
I'm on my knees begging for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the side men don't even be like that no more. They scared.
Like nobody's
they're scared for their life.
In the rain no more.
I don't know what happened. They had one girl in their life and she ruined it for all of them. They all had that one girl. She ruined it for all the girls in the world.
I just feel like men are trying to be the prize now.
Listen, I just had this conversation the other day, right? And I said, honestly, I feel like some men should consider themselves the prize.
Really?
And not in a way where it's like you're better than me, because I feel like what make me think this now is some of the people I talk to right now.
Okay.
That's what makes me think about it, is because I think about it and I'm like, well, I am the prize. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking to them like, I am the prize. But then I look at them and I'm like, yo, like they really like have all right to move how they move as well. You know what I'm saying? The way I'm moving like I'm the prize, and they have all right to move how they move. I have my own everything. They got their own everything. They've done and accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. I've done accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. They deserve something that they think they deserve. I deserve something that I think I deserve. So I just feel like prize meets prize type shit.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's more of a some people like what it is the men that think they're the prize don't really think they're the prize. You know what I mean? Like men that think they're the prize, they want to be the prize, but they are not.
They don't
like, you know what I'm saying?
Themselves.
Yeah, like exactly. That's why they think they are. Like that's why they think because they're not really. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not really that nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like some guys like it's more of like they know who they are. Like I feel like I met a few people who's like they're not really. I met a lot of insecure guys like we was talking about that are intimidated by me and who I am. So when I meet people that are not, it's like they know who they are and they look at me like, oh, you are the prize, but I got the you know what I'm saying? Like we both fit.
We both the prize.
Type shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really look at it like that. And I just feel like what really makes us different besides a man being in reality, men are men. You have to do what a man has to do regardless. Like, so I feel like that whole, like, some people be making it seem like men have, like, men feel like they're obligated to do things if they mess with us or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like, men are men, and you'll know a real man. Like, a real man will do what a real man has to do. That
because they're just gonna do it.
Really yeah, that's what I'm saying. There isn't really no like, oh, are you better than I am, or do you deserve? You don't type. Because I feel like with the whole prize situation, it's more of like, do you deserve me? Like a girl is looking at it like, I'm the prize. Do you deserve to be with me? And it's like, why shouldn't a man look at it like that? Why shouldn't a man look at it like, oh yeah, somebody deserves to be me too? I do what a man has to do. I take up trash. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like they do what. Why wouldn't you consider yourself?
I mean, yeah, I get it. So it's complicated.
Like
it's complicated because you open my eyes to a different perspective. Because my whole thing is just like,
no, I want to know your perspective now. I'm like, I want to know like what makes that. What's that whole side of the whole prize thing? Like, what's that whole side? Because I've been hearing that a lot, and I'm like, even too. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing like they're like, yo, if you ever say if you ever see me post like men are the prize, then you just know somebody kidnapped me or something like that. Like like they're making it seem like it's such a big like I'm like
a big thing.
Yeah, like I'm like, what's up? Like why? Like I want to know what's everybody else's perspective on that.
So I like that you said that men, you know, should feel like they're the prize, but I feel like I don't like. It's kind of okay. Let me set my drink down so I can really like break this down because I'm gonna have to like think out loud as I like kind of like process this whole thing. But men, okay. Let's say this first. Everyone should have standards, regardless to their gender. Yes. You should have standards. I agree. You should have morals. You should have boundaries, regardless of the gender. I think what it really comes down to is like the men, at least from what I've seen, the men that consider themselves the prize, like they don't follow that. What's the word? Chivalry.
Yeah,
I can't even say it right.
What is that word? What is that word, Keeks? All right.
Chivalry, right? Yeah. Okay. So I feel like when men think that they're the prize, they feel like they don't have to follow that protocol. Yeah. Where it's like, okay, like I'm not expecting a man to like be putting his jacket on the fucking floor. Yeah, right. That's like some movie shit. Like, nigga, it's not that deep, but you know, help me step over this shit. You know? But it's just like men want to be catered to as if they're a female.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like there's like no comparison, I feel like, because okay, let's say like for financial situations, right? Let's say like a man is inviting you on a trip and he's like, I'll cover your flight. Now, in my mind, I'm like, okay, she's gotta do hair, nails, makeup. Yeah, like there's so many things that a female has to do in order to prepare and get ready besides just having the clothes. So for a man to be like, well, I'm paying for your flights, like, I don't know, like they're like okay with the bare minimum, or they think the bare minimum should be enough for you to be like, all right, like I'll go, but they're not offering more. If that makes sense, you know, like there's so many layers to the prize thing.
I feel like too that comes in play with this generation is fucking rocked because I feel like nowadays, the dating that goes back to dating and the whole dating situation is all twisted. Like that even goes back to the pretty privilege thing. Like I feel like girls look at that situations like that. Perfect example. Oh, I'll book your flight and this. They're not looking at, oh, I gotta pay for my hair. They're looking at it like, I don't care. He's paying for my flight. I'll pay for my own hair. I'll pay for and think it's pretty privilege. It's like that's like you said. Some people it goes back to having standards and morals and all of that stuff. Some people don't know about it. Some people do, because that's not girl. That like you said, no, that's the bare minimum. You don't and your baby. And be knowing exactly. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not. You just pay for my flight, but just come out there with pajamas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like you know
like,
what you gotta do.
It's a whole situation. Because if we really tally it up to, you know, what things be costing, like you spending some bread just to, you know, be like arm candy or whatever the case may be. Like, and I don't know. I just wish that men would strive a little more, fight a little harder, or because like even if you think about it, back in the day, there used to be like 5 men competing for one female, and they knew about each other.
I swear, I said, you know what's so crazy is like back in the day, they didn't even have this much access to women
at all.
They did not have this much access. Like, bro, like there was no social media. There was nothing. You had to see a girl outside and be like, yo, that's what living my life. I'm never going to see her ever
so I gotta
again.
Get on that. I got to get on that.
I got to prove my point. I got to pull up to her crib because there's no phones. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, y'all had to do that back then. So now it's like, that's why I said, I feel like the generation is so messed up. It makes it so hard for us. It makes it mad hard for us, actually.
Yeah, social media has definitely put a big dent in the love community. There ain't no love because people think they got options.
I'm not giving up though. I don't care what nobody says.
Keep fighting though. It's
I'm
there.
Not giving up.
It's there.
Like I said, people think they got options, and then you bump into somebody, and even too, like I be looking at it like I don't care. People like me, you could think you're ever gonna bump into somebody like me ever again. Never gonna happen. Like never in a lifetime.
This is like a once in a lifetime experience. Yeah,
like never. You're never gonna meet somebody. I don't know if you never. Like what? Yeah, I'm not giving up though. I'm gonna still try, even though I've been through the craziest shit. I'm not giving up. I be like, I really truly think, even too, like I said, I like feel like I've met a few men, and even like I was just saying, I hang out with fucking dykes and stuff. So when I met a few men and women, I just feel like I met a few good people, bro. Even knowing yourself, right? Like, bro, like I know I'm a good person. I know the stuff you went through. You're like, I know I was a good person. I know my heart. I know this and that. So you be like, bro, there's no way in hell we're the only 2 people on this earth that are just real. Like, exactly. There's no way, bro.
No, that makes sense.
Like somebody has to think like us, bro. Like somebody has to think like us. Somebody has to love like us. Somebody has to have morals and respect and standards like us. Somebody has to. You know
but it's so hard to like locate those people.
I swear.
Like it's like,
and then you gotta go through the process of it. That's what's annoying. That's the process of finding. Like now they got my heart broken 7 times. It's like what the fuck? Like
so many screw ups, so many heartbreaks, so many like damn, like did I even have to go through that, bro? Like, bro, this is too much. Like I'm not gonna lie, like after being through a couple of situations, I got a little discouraged. Like at this point, like I think also the issue is like for me per se is that I set expectations. And then it's like when I don't get what I'm expecting, then I be like,
that's so mean. Oh. You be so devastated. I swear that's me.
Because it's like we're thinking that because we move a certain way that they should move. Do that. Yeah, but they're not. It's unfortunate that we have to like realize that.
No, and I had to learn that too. I had to learn that. That's why I said when I just went through a crazy ass heartbreak last year. That's why I feel like last year was really hard for me. But I went through crazy ass heartbreak, and I feel like I know I'm not mad at it because I went through like a lot of learning myself and who I am and like even like you said, like I learned like damn, I expect a lot of things from these people, and now it turned me into this person where dating people now, I'm not taking nothing personal.
Yeah.
Like I'm not taking nothing personal. If I vibe with you, I vibe with you. If we have fun, we have fun. If I like you, if I'm being honest, I'm not a person that dates multiple people. If I like one person, it's
you
up
stick
to
to that one person.
Yeah, it's up to you. I gotta stay there. But then this is where I messed up because you were talking about like you expect. We're kind of done for throwing all our eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
but
and they're dating like 10 people.
That's what. But then I be looking at it like, yo, like at the end of the day, it's my experience too, not only theirs. So it's like if I could learn something from this, or like I said, going through my other experience, it was like I'm not taking it personal. If we end up falling in love, fuck it. But I'm not letting you break my heart.
Yeah,
like I'm not letting you do that.
You gotta have like a
I'm
guard
like,
a little bit.
Like I'm gonna you just gotta know what you get yourself into. I guess that's why the whole process of going through certain shit makes you learn, because Naaman obviously taught me how to be more assertive with people, or be like more like confrontational about certain things and my feelings, or what I want and what I don't want. Like if I'm talking to somebody, I'll be like straight up. I'm not gonna lie, if you're not trying to be my boyfriend, then you need to stop inviting me to your crib.
I'm saying.
Because if I keep going to your crib, then I'm gonna end up saying that you're my man, and then it's over with. Like, you know what I mean? It's
that crib stuff. I had to let that go though. I'm not gonna lie, because it's just like, okay, if you always inviting me to your crib, like, okay, what do you think of me?
Because I agree, I'm with
like,
you, but I just
because I'm not gonna lie, like I preach a lot of stuff, and I still do my little ones too, and I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I'm gonna just do it for the plot. I'm gonna do it anyways. But it's just like, it's so hard. Like when you have self-respect, you just gotta be like, all right, I gotta sit this one out.
Right.
Like you really gotta just.
You have to be bored. That's the annoying part. You literally have to be bored and fucking wait.
Because even chatting with a man that's like not even on the same wavelength as you is just like
it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of everything. It's like, bro, I don't even know why I'm talking. I don't even know why I talk to you. Like I don't even know why. For real. Like I don't.
Honestly, I feel like at one point I used to think like, okay, dealing with older men would be beneficial because I can learn from them. But I started to realize that age really don't mean nothing.
Oh my god!
Like it's all about a person's mindset, their mentality, like what their morals and goals are in their life. That's how you can align with somebody that thinks like you. But like you said, like you're just in this weird era. This social media era that is like hard to really find something like that. That's genuine, that's real, that's not just sexually based or based off of attraction.
Nobody just know how to vibe. Like nobody know how to just build like something. Like I don't really understand that. Like,
I think because it'd be like we're skipping the friendship part of things.
Yo, I literally said, I'd be telling people that, and I'd be saying I feel like people don't realize how what the hell is that word called? Damn, it's like special. Like they don't realize how special that is. Like
the bond?
Yes, like to build a friendship first before like they don't even realize, they think about sex, and it's like sex is nothing without intimacy, real intimacy.
Yeah, that connection.
Yes, like it's nothing. Like sex is nothing. But it doesn't matter if you have big dick or
small. Yeah, like
it don't matter.
average.
If you're not, if like it's really goes back to the spiritual thing. I feel like it really goes back to the relationship and connection that you have with people. Exactly. Like it don't matter. It don't mean nothing. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like that like I feel like when you're emotionally connected to someone, on top of the sex being great, like it really is different.
Oh yeah.
Like
that's turned up mode. That's the shit
like that hit different. That's the stuff
that make you go crazy. Like make you be like, damn, gang. Like
I'll fight about that.
I was fighting about that. Yeah, maybe that. Like, damn, I'm sorry, but I really will. Like that's something that
Yeah, I'll fight about that.
Exactly. But that's why I be taking things serious. I swear, so I be telling people I don't play games with nobody. And I'm just letting you know, because throwing rocks at windows and stuff. Bro, like I can't. I'm sorry, like I can't just. If you don't want to fuck with me for real. We can't talk.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Like for real, we can't talk. Like I don't even want to play around with nobody. I don't.
Yeah, because it's like we take those relationship seriously. Like that
Right.
situationship thing, I'm tired of it. The friends with benefits.
Oh my gosh, I'm not
it.
doing it no more.
I'm
sorry.
not like really. I can talk to
I'm not
myself.
doing it.
I don't need to talk to you if you're not planning on taking.
I can talk to myself.
Like, I really like.
Yeah,
I'm over
I can talk to me. Like
literally.
Yeah.
I just feel like I want. Another thing too, though, is what I tell a lot of people is, even if a man doesn't have things all the way figured out, my main thing is that you have a plan. Right. That you have ambition, you have goals, and you're working towards something. Yeah. You know, like you don't have to have it all figured out. We're only in our 20s. Yeah. In our young 20s. Right. So it's like, I'm not going to expect you to have your life the way G Herbo life is or the way A Boogie life is. Like, they're
You know what's crazy older. Though is I feel like men don't even nowadays, well, at least I feel like I've been in situations where a lot of men use that as an excuse to not be in a relationship because they don't have all their shit together. And to me, I just feel like that's whack. I feel like that's corny. I've been in I've been in a situation like that where they just made it seem like because they didn't have all their shit together that they
couldn't be. Yeah.
Which it doesn't make sense because, like you just said, if you're planning to get your shit together, if you're in the process of getting your shit together, then what does it matter? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
It don't
That's
add
just
up.
An excuse to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like any man who just like give excuses of why he can't do certain things, like you just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because if he wanted to, he would.
Could. Yes, exactly. Like you would do it.
And that goes for females too. If they want to pursue you for real, if they want to like be your main situation, like they're gonna do the things that will show you that I want to be your main girl. Right. Just the same way a man who's really genuinely interested and when he want to be the main one and the only one, he's going to do what he needs to do. Yep. But when you have to start telling a man, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. When you start having to coach somebody, that's because they don't genuinely want to do it on their own. Right. They don't care to do it. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, you gotta pick your battles.
Yep, choose wisely.
You gotta pick your battles. Not everybody's worth the fight. Yeah. Pay attention to them red flags.
Oh, damn. I needed to hear that. Fuck.
Pay attention to the red flags. You know, don't let them fly over your head. And focus on you. You are the priority. You're the prize. Exactly. Like, focus on you, and then the things that you want and feel like you deserve in life will just like naturally come. Yes. Like you'll just attract that energy. Like when you doing everything you need to do, we might have some hiccups, but also like you won't really go through that hiccup for real because you're not gonna tolerate that because you know what you deserve. Right. Because you've been pouring into you. Exactly. So you're not gonna settle.
That's so real though too, for real, because I feel like I went through a whole process of that. Well, again, you know, when you go through heartbreak, you go through everything. Mm-hmm. So I feel like when I was going through that even too, it made me realize like you get to a point where you're just like fuck everything. Like you get to a point where you're like, I've been through everything that you fucking name it, so it really doesn't matter. And I mean like financially, like emotionally, like every way is then like you said, when you look even with like relationships, you look at it like then when you really don't care, and not in a bad way, when you don't care and like you said, focus on yourself. Exactly. When you focus on yourself and like do like everything will come to you. Like do what you need to do for yourself. Like there's never a time where you're never gonna have to stop working on yourself. Exactly. Like you're gonna work on yourself forever. Like you're forever evolving. You're forever gonna work on yourself. You're forever gonna do that shit. So if you just keep working on yourself, I feel like all that shit comes. Like the money comes, bro. The happiness comes. The relationship comes. Everything. Like that shit all comes.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
It'll fall one after the other. You know, like that's just the best way to do it, because it's like when you continue to pour into someone else, like at some point your pot's gonna be empty, where it's like not only you can't even pour into yourself, but you can't pour into the next person either, because you have nothing left to give. Right. Which is why it's super
all dried
important.
Out. You all dried out. You don't got nothing.
Plant with no water. Yep. Just dry, stale. Yep. Burnt.
Exactly. Like, burnt. Sun crisp you out.
Crispy. You gotta pick your battles, pick your fights. You have to be able to determine the difference between somebody who's worth you fighting for and going through certain things with, and a person that, is just not really worth that fight or that battle. This is another thing. You can't be, I don't want to say you can't be too picky, but your ideal guy it's rare.
Yes.
Not everybody's gonna have everything checked off on your list. Like, you can't be too picky to the point where it's just like, oh, he wears white socks on Tuesdays. Yeah, no thank you.
Sorry, I don't like that. Like, no, it's just gonna have to be like some stuff. I feel like that's the whole point of. It's deeper than people annoy me because they say like relationships aren't. When they say like, oh, relationships aren't perfect, everybody looks at it like, oh, arguing and beefing and cheating.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
No, when people say like relationships aren't perfect, it's like stuff like that. You got to deal with sometimes with people like maybe your man has fucking bipolar issues. Now you have to take that sacrifice. Like, you love him and this is just what it is. He's bipolar. Like,
you gotta do it.
My man ain't perfect, but you got the man of your dreams and he's loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things come with sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? So
you're not gonna have everything.
Yeah.
Perfect. So as far as your future goals, your vision, where you see yourself in, like, let's say like the next 3 to 5 years, like, what are you seeing for yourself in the upcoming years?
In the upcoming years, I definitely see myself becoming everybody in the world's top 5 best female artists that they really love. I see myself going super mainstream. I don't really care to be number 1. That's not really something that I really like cared about like that. Like, I just really care to be successful and overall. Like, I'll be the artist that I've always wanted to be, because right now I feel like I'm still doing a lot of growing. I feel like right now it's still a process that I have to go through. I feel like my story is going to change the world. I feel like 3 to 5 years, my story is going to change the world. Every artist kind of says the same thing. Like, came from New York City, or came from Atlanta, came from somewhere on, you know what I'm saying? Like, North Carolina.
Places,
like they say the typical places, literally.
The Bronx, Brooklyn.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? They say the typical places, and like they all explain they went through a struggle and it was hard. And I feel like we all been through that, bro. But where I'm from was different. I feel like upstate, who do we know from upstate that's really rich? Yeah. Who do we know from upstate that's rich?
We don't know nobody.
I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who do we know from upstate is like that's really like lotto money? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like big as Beyonce. Like, we've never seen that, bro. And it's like, I feel like that's also why where we're from, it kind of seems impossible. And I feel like I'm gonna really be that person and be like, yo, this is real. Like, this is real life. Like, everything that we dream of or we see on TV and the internet, like, we can touch that shit, bro. Like, we can do this. Like, people are forgetting these are human beings. Like, these are humans. Like, these humans were doing what we did at one time, bro. Like, I just believe, I feel like I'm gonna be like somebody idol. I feel like it's deeper than music for me. Yeah.
I respect that.
Thank you.
I like that. I like that confidence, that energy, and I definitely see that for you. Like,
thank you.
You just exude stardom.
Thank you.
So, in the next 3 to 5 years, we're gonna
have to catch man. We're gonna post this. We're gonna add this to the documentary. We're gonna be like, yo, we really manifested this
in the beginning, from the jump.
From the jump. Yep.
From the jump.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm actually feeling my drink a lot right now, guys.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, damn, my eyes messing with me and shit. I'm ready to flip my bang like this. Because what? That ass though. Like, I had a time though. This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, definitely. We definitely gonna run this back.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because this is fun. We gotta do this again.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and drop in the comments below. Let me know if y'all want my Mookie Bear to be back.
Hello.
I want her to come back.
Because I'm coming back. Even if y'all tell me don't come back.
She coming back. She coming back.
I'm coming back.
But drop it in the comments. Be sure to
make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, everything on here.
Everything. Follow her Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. Even if she don't have the app, we're going to get her to get the app because y'all going to follow her on there.
Exactly.
I'm going to have everything in the description box below. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Guys, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah.